It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Washington Commanders and the Houston Texans, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a change of the guard quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
Here we have a guy, Mike, who's probably one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. He can create so many problems for a defense with his legs, but make no mistake about it, he is far from one-dimensional. He's both willing and able to carve a defense up with his arm while using his legs as more of a secondary weapon. If there's one knock on his game at this very moment, it's the fact that occasionally he'll kind of lay one up from time to time. Nonetheless, if he's on his A-game in this one, we could be in for a real treat. These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
They didn't need a lot here to pick up the first down, so I think it's a smart call. Get the ball to a guy who can maneuver his way across the marker. And Mike, listen, if they hadn't stopped him so quickly, you and I both know he could have taken that one a lot longer.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Henry To'o on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They run it once more with Eckler. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. 13 yards on that pass play, but first down, Washington.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Open man downfield is Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll run here with Eckler. This defense backed up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
If there's going to be a poster child for just how flawed the pre-draft process can be at times, I think this guy's at the top. I mean, just think, last year, people are nitpicking him going into his rookie year. He can't do this, he can't do that. And what does he do? He comes out and has arguably the greatest rookie quarterback season in NFL history, not only bringing his franchise back to life, but really establishing himself as one of the best quarterbacks in the entire league. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points in a row.
And tough running there. He's up to the 32. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
On 2nd down, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The Commanders' offense ready now for their second drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Again, it's Eckler. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. To throw is Daniel. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And that is not going to help at all. They needed a whole chunk of yards, not going out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. 4th and long coming up.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Texans offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Now Stroud. That's to the right side and incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Make a play here, take it to him.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
I want to see some points on the scoreboard. Let's get a few yards on this play.
Here's Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Again, running right. It is Mixon. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
To the goal line and in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. To level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Get off the field, D.
They'll go back to Eckler here on 1st down. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Throwing now, Daniel. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniel. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a first down.
Nice run there by Eckler, and he continues to be a productive back here in his 8th season in the NFL, and it's one of the main reasons why the Commanders targeted him back in March.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. Not much there, maybe a yard.
In it to win it.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here with Daniel. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll go play action with Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And he is gonna have a Texans first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They face second down and 7. They'll send a tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's into space past the 25. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here comes the number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels, with the rest of the Commanders' offense. This one, everything we could have hoped for at this point. All even at 14. We'll start this drive with first down. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Eckler now on 1st and 10. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Daniels. On target. Got it to McClure. And he will go all the way. Perry Touchdown, Commanders. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return.
Come on, bring it back.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Stroud to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. And he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will even the score. It's now 21-all. back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense is trying the first half, it hasn't worked. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Daniels now going to look to throw. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run Eckler. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. On second down, it's Daniel. He'll get it inside the 20. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Quick throw, taken in. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Daniels gonna throw again. He'll try, and he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders go up by 7, 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
Pushing the rock down the field.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Diggs on the reception. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Keep up with our attack offense.
Here's Stroud. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now, Stroud. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
The owner's happy with that one. Push him down the field.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Now a timeout signal for, and we'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Play like a team.
All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Miami
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Commanders, who are out on top. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Were you even paying attention? Guys, we can do better. Yes, garbage.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. A tight end in motion now. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Come see this. You're embarrassing us.
Come down there.
Now, Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Oh, we got their defense rattled. We have an offense. We have an offense.
Dell motioning over. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his second year as the head coach, the roster that DeMeco Ryans continues to assemble. Not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, but he should take a lot of pressure off C.J. Stroud.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Stroud gonna set up the throw. On the quick slant, it's caught by Tank. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. it just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Texans first down. They'll go right back to Mixon. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Boys, let's keep it up. Get six, baby. Get six calls, offense. We need six on you.
A second down throw for Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
He is in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Terry McLaurin heading out onto the field. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniel. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running back,
he works free, right side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage. kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On first down, it's Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Mixon. Whoa! And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Paid for this?
Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go! Let's go! Hey, I want to see your TV celebration.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Ridiculous! Take him out! It's my turn.
3rd and a yard.
Hey, you run it! You throw it! It don't matter! Let's go! Down that field!
They will work the middle with Mixon.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
Austin Eckler and the rest of the Commanders' offense back out onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Fly around the football, defense! Don't let him catch the ball, defense!
The motion man here is McClure. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Stop!
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Gets Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Quick throw here is complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Sims now to return it. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He finds Diggs working across the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
On play action. Stroud. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll give this to Mixon, running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be brought down just inside the 10-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal. Again, it'll be Mixon. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. to throw. That one taken in. Taken down. Touchdown, Houston. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and good. And the Texans go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Right here, one time.
They'll run. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
They'll run here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's a design run. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. Now Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 49-yard line.
Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Defense can't stop you. No way. That pass, baby. Let's go. Keep it rolling, fellas.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's a third down and 4. Now, faking the give. He'll tuck it and take off.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Mixon. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
And now you get the pick-6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. They look to run with Mixon, and he'll go down back at the 4.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
What's going on, guys?
No way, I can't believe this.
Happened. Seriously? Was that even a play?
Can't we score?
Paying attention?
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
I believe in you, D. I believe in you.
Momentum here, D. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 13 yards on that one. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
No score zone right here. No score zone.
So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
15-yard pickup there. First down, Washington.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Throwing again, Daniel. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the air again is Daniel. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Can't move the ball in our defense.
Daniels going to throw again. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. With McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up. Teams practice these situations all week long, like down here in the tight red zone. You find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
An extra point attempt to follow.
Dusty in here.
His kick is good. And the Commanders have cut the deficit to 5. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
The Texans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Stroud down to a knee. And that should put the finishing touches on this one.
Good dog, baby.
All right, here we go.
Come on. Let's make something happen. Come on.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Fellas, put it out. Stop us.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Let's get juice.
So, to win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and Bill, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops for their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.